Dude, I've never been to this part of the airport.
Hello and a very warm welcome from all the cabin crew on this Virgin Atlantic flight VS118 on board our aircraft to London's Heathrow. We'd like to welcome on board members of our exclusive flying club. If you'd like to join the club and start collecting points today for a range of exciting benefits, look for the flying club in our in-flight entertainment or speak with a member of the cabin crew. We'd also like to welcome our Virgin Atlantic holiday customers and those of you joining from our SkyTeam Alliance and other code share partners. While you're settling in, please place larger bags in the overhead lockers. To maximise space, place bags with their wheels on their side, with the wheels to the back of the overhead locker. If you're sitting at an exit or front row seat, the floor area must be completely clear. To help us leave on time, please take the seat shown on your boarding pass as quickly as possible. And leave your seatbelt open as the aircraft is currently being refueled. To help stay connected, our Wi-Fi network is now available. Taking photos and videos is allowed on tonight's flight, but you must get consent from the other customers and the crew before including them. If for any reason a crew member asks you not to take photo or video footage, please comply with their instructions. We expect our flight to take 8 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Virgin Atlantic service to London Heathrow. My name is Matt Ball. It's my very great pleasure to have you on board. And joining me on the flight deck, Senior First Officer Josh Tankle, looking after your comfort but primarily your safety in the cabin. You've got 10 wonderful cabin crew. I'm sure you've met them already. Headed up by Michelle O'Shea Sandwith, your flight service manager, and looking after your comfort and safety in the economy cabin, your cabin service supervisor, Lucy Walcott. We've just closed the doors, as you can probably tell, and the PAs have started to happen, so we're well ahead of schedule at the moment. Flight time this evening of 8 hours and 5 minutes. We're going to try and do our best to improve on that as well. Flight conditions on the whole should be smooth. There's a bit of weather for those of you that were in Miami area yesterday. We've got to fly around at the start of the flight, so for the first hour or so. So I might be turning the seatbelt signs off and on for that first part of the flight. If I do so, please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts, because I'm doing it for a particular reason. And then there might be just a few lumps and bumps at around about 4 hours into the flight, but hopefully by then you'll have your eye shades on and be fast asleep on our way to London Heathrow. Weather in London tomorrow, it's going to be a quite windy morning from the east, so the temperature will be a little bit chillier, but I'll update you with that just before we go on descent. That's the last you'll hear from me during the night, but I'll get back to you with the updated arrival time and the weather before we land into London. In the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, and welcome aboard.
T'as le film La Palme d'Or.
C'est quel jeu, maman? Cabin crew seats for departure, please.
Emil, give me a thumbs up. Josh asked me to get pictures of you flying economy.
morning from the flight deck. As promised, an update on our arrival time and the weather in London. We'll begin our descent in the next 10 minutes or so, so I would say that if any of you do need to use washrooms, please do so now, because in about 15 minutes time I will be putting on the seatbelt signs. As promised, it's a cold morning in London, currently 5 degrees Celsius, which is 41 degrees Fahrenheit, with that easterly wind keeping the temperatures down throughout the rest of the day. However, the good news is it's currently dry. There's no showers expected for the next hour or two. We've just been told to slow down slightly by London for our arrival time, but still well ahead of schedule, hoping to be landing in the region of 20 minutes past 6, and that's subject to any further delays given to us by London. 20 minutes past 6, which would have us putting onto our stand at about 25 minutes past 6, which is about 20 minutes ahead of schedule. That's the last you'll hear from me. It's going to get quite busy now in front until after we land. But just to say thank you very much indeed for flying with Virgin. We really do appreciate your custom, and have a very safe onward journey. Thank you.
The fasten seatbelt signs have now been turned on, and we'll soon be landing into London's Heathrow.
welcome to London's Heathrow, where the local time is 6:24 in the morning and the temperatures are rather chilly, 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Now for your own safety, you should stay seated until the seatbelt signs have been turned off, and as all the exits in the aisle still need to remain clear, we return any items that we stowed for you as soon as the aircraft reaches the gate. Now do please be careful when you open up any of the overhead lockers, just of items that could fall out and cause injury, and do make sure you have a really good thorough check around your seat area for any small items including mobile phones and AirPods. Any items that are found once you've left the aircraft do get handed in to the airport authorities here.